Welcome back to HammondJoys.net. We're going to have a look today at K9 Mail. It probably has, I would say, it has to be the most popular email client, or should I say non-standard email client available through the market. It is totally free though, so you can have a look basically and see for yourselves. The icon's there in the corner. I even have it on my one of my Launcher Pro buttons. So here we go. I've got 4 different email accounts, and I'm able to have all of them on one handy screen. I can then view all of the mailboxes together, like so, or I can view them one at a time, obviously, like so. Each box has its own colour, as you can hopefully see on the camera there, purple, green, blue, and sort of a light reddish. If I go into my my main account, you can see which ones have been read and which ones haven't, because the ones that have been read are a faded colour. If I want to select, so I can see straight away that's spam, this one here, I'm just going to slide on that. You see the ticks appeared, and now down at the bottom I'm just going to delete like so. Crazy as it sounds, that's basically it. It's only a mail application. What do you want from it? It's not hugely complex. Works like you would expect it to, but now what I could spend forever going into, let's have a look how, is the settings. So if I go into account settings, this is my default account, number of messages, I can change the colour, I can change the notification LED colour, I can set up scroll nav buttons, folder poll check frequency, so I've clicked for every 30 minutes. Sync messages newer than, so you can say it's the last day. Obviously their way of saying the Big Bang means like everything. Last 2 weeks, last month, last year. And even there's loads of options. Look how many different options there are there. Folders to check. Now I haven't looked into exactly what this bit means. Only first class folders I would assume is basically your inbox. Second class might be the sent folder. I'm not sure. I assume basically that's what it's referring to. You can, I need my inbox updating. Folders to update with push now. So you can actually have push notification from an IMAP. If I select only first class folders there, it will constantly poll my inbox, and as soon as something appears, bang, it's there on my phone. Now be warned, I had this set up the first time I used K9 Mail and my battery was flat so quick I couldn't believe. Maybe I'm doing a disservice. It went very quick, whereas I'm used to sort of somewhere between 2 and 5% an hour. It was maybe using maybe about 10% an hour. To be honest, I didn't leave it on very long. I realised what I'd done and turned it off. Just to give you a bit of a scroll through, you can sort of see some of the other options. There are a lot of options. So those are the account settings. Do I get any global settings? I think I do. So you've got different themes. Some on the light one I prefer. Nice light colours, even if you might say it's iPhone-ish. Anyway, you can change font sizes, and when I say that, for everything. So account name, account description, folder name, folder status, message subject, message sender. Let me change this. So that's the important thing, really. Let's go to medium on the message subject. I'll leave the sender and the data smaller. In the message view, so yeah, that's the list. In the message view, message subject. So message subject is tiny. Time, date, and content is normal. Yeah, so fair enough. Right, so let's see what my list looks like now. I've changed that to come back out of that. Go back in. So there you can see the difference. The downside being obviously you can't see as much of the subject. So actually maybe I'll go back. Let's go back into the settings though. See what else we've got. So there's gesture control there. Look, animations. The date format can be changed. Shot account size. Touch friendly view. Actually, I didn't even realise that one was there. Let's have a look at that. Oh, and you got multiple select checkbox. Okay, let's see what different. Ooh, exciting! I'm finding things that I hadn't even noticed myself. There we go. So that's the touch-friendly view, and that is much more touch-friendly. It's much bigger than we saw before. And now we've also got. Oh no, fair, maybe not. That's just gone straight on in. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's no, because that's favorites them. But you can still select and unselect by swiping left and right. Okay, let's come back and see what else I haven't seen before. going. Actually, I'll probably go with those. I don't really, I don't flag messages. Fixed with ugly. Okay, I mean, so there you go. I've given you a pretty good look through all the different options. It does have a lot of options. I think that's one of the benefits. Along with, I suppose, the integrated inbox, as in even with the integrated inbox you get with Android generally, that normally only applies to your IMAP or POP email accounts. This, wedges in your Gmail account with it. One of the things I liked with the Gmail account, if I go to add account, that looks like you would any other. For my Gmail account, I put my Gmail address in and I put my password in. I press next. That was it. Basically, it was done. It gets all the information for you. I know a lot of other clients make you find the port number and find out what the SMTP server addresses are, blah blah blah. You just put in your Gmail address and your password. Bosh, job done. Very, very nice. It's also pretty quick and has a better setup for IMAP email accounts than I've seen on any other client. Again, I think all I had to change was the username. So it guessed the username was basically my name. I just corrected it to what the username really was, and it pretty much worked. I kept hitting next. Bosh, there's my email account. So very nice email client. I would highly recommend it, even if you're thinking, well, there's nothing wrong with the built-in one. Excuse me, hiccups. No, there's not. But then that doesn't mean you shouldn't look for something that's better. And I would suggest this probably is. It's a very, very tidy little app. Like I said, it's one of the most popular out there, and you can see why. It's been around for quite a while as well, and they've obviously been honing the application in that time, and they've come up with a very good application. And there's the QR code for you. So this is K9 Mail. My name's Andy, and this is hammerdroids.net.